Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Mitsubishi here. In today's video, we'll check out this 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage. We'll compare base ES with fully loaded GT. We'll talk about what options come with which trim level and how they stack against one another. So base versus fully loaded. We'll do the visual comparison, side, front, rear, and also interior. And actually, we'll start with interior and then we'll check out the rest. So base ES versus fully loaded GT. Let's check it out. And we'll check out again both interiors. We're gonna start with base ES and then we'll have a look at the GT. Actually, let's have a very quick peek at ES here. And then we'll have a look at the GT here, and then we'll look at a little bit closer what's what. So much nicer, we can definitely see that. And let's check the ES. So this is how it looks. Has regular cloth interior, the regular steering wheel. Let's jump in, by the way, while we talk about it. There we go. So, very good seats, by the way. They're quite comfy, and I don't mind them at all. So, steering wheel is good, comfy steering wheel, but it's a little slippery. It's kind of like, you know, plasticky. Same thing for gear shift knob. You do have heated seats and whatnot. So, very well equipped in terms of options. We can no longer consider ES to be a base model because it's just, you know, it's equipped with so much. It has full power group. That not used to be the case. It has the alarm, has power rear windows as well. So you have full power group, lock and unlock feature. This link here, a smartphone link, is set up for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, has cruise control. Nice 14-inch wheels. And those who know Mitsubishi Mirage, been following these cars, they used to come in way more base. They used to come in manual. By the way, for 2024s in Canadian market, no more manuals, and there's no more SC trim levels, so they scrapped those two things. But it used to come with manual, no heated seats, even no AC. You had the manual door locks, manual windows. It was very, very base. No Bluetooth theme, like it was just like base vehicle. That's not the case anymore. Very well equipped already from, you know, from start as a ES trim level. Now let's head to GT. And this is where the fully loaded aspect kicks in. The door is a little bit nicer and the seats are just so amazing. I really like these seats a lot. Look how they look. They cross, you know, stitched crisscross like this. You have white inserts here, like white stitching. Steering wheel is nice leather wrapped. And you have this, you know, the piano gloss elements here. And the entire vehicle has this glossy finish around here, around there. And the instrument cluster right here. We have the chrome line here. And around the gauges there, push to start buttons. So this Mirage even has push to start buttons, so it's crazy. Very well equipped for sure. And interior wise, I gotta say, you know, you can feel a lot that you're in a you know, much higher trim level when you sit in this GT compared to just the regular ES. So definitely, if you like kind of like, you know, more upscale things when it comes to cars, this segment, like, you know, this is what it offers. So big difference how it feels. Even has the armrest here, so big difference how it feels inside GT compared to the base ES. Now let's check the front, then the side, and then the rear design. And here's the front design. So same thing, like from the side, they're very similar. You can't really tell right away, okay, this one is fully loaded, this one is not. So the only real thing that stands out is LED headlamps. And on GT you get LED headlamps, on base ES you don't. So this one just looks better, fresher. You can tell that right away. And there's also one element around the fog lights right here. So you can see how the design is with stripes like this. On this one here is just a little bit different motion, the way how they look. It's hard to say which one actually looks better, but they both look good, but that's how you can tell. Also, we can see these integrated turn signals, how they look here from, you know, in the built-in and mirror cap versus they're here on the fender. So and again, this one to me is just, you know, whenever you see that, just signals that it's a little bit higher trim level. But overall, design wise from the front, they're, you know, almost the same. It's just the LED lights that you know, we can definitely see it's a much higher trim level, and we have those integrated turning signals. So let's check out the back design now. And let's check out the side view here. So we'll go top to bottom, ES fully loaded GT. So the biggest thing obviously is wheels, but before we get there, let's have a look from this, top to bottom part. One thing right away, I wish the GT would have tinted windows, but it doesn't have those tinted windows. And again, would be nice to have it from factory, but if that's something you want to add on later, just to kind of like, make it look even cooler, you can do so. I personally am a big fan of tinted windows. Whenever I chance, I tint the windows. So if we look at top to bottom, it's a fairly similar design because both of them have spoilers, and this is what makes this ES trim level so great and such great value for the money, because it looks awesome. So it doesn't look like, base vehicle anymore. Now, if we go right here, we can see that, the turning signal right here, we have this turning signal integrated in the fender. The same thing is integrated in the mirror cap for the GT. So that will be the visual design difference. As we go lower, then we can see that, this lock where we can lock and unlock the key manually. We have that built in here. We don't have that in a Mirage, but even the door handles themselves, they're body color painted. That part looks the same. And then we go down and we can see the wheels. So these are 14-inch wheels. As we move one step larger, we can see that they're 15s. So of course 15s look nicer, and we can see that this is the fully loaded GT spec. They just stand out a lot more. There's no two questions which one is better upgraded wheels. So the bottom part looks the same. So from that aspect, they're very, very similar looking. You have the wheels and just those couple minor things that separates them. So right now, let's check out the front design, and then we'll finish off with the back design. And here's the back design. So we can see they look almost identical. The spoiler is the same. The lower bumper is the same. Everything is the same. The only difference, how you can tell between ES and GT from back here, is this button right here. So with this button, you can unlock the trunk because you have this button with the push or the key with push to start button. You don't have the manually lock and unlock. So this is how the key looks for Mirage GT, and you can approach the vehicle just with your keys in your pocket and unlock the vehicle like that. So you can get to the trunk just by using that button. And really, that's it. That's the only difference that you can see it from here. Everything else, it's the same. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I think it was quite interesting to compare base to fully loaded and see exact differences, how they look one compared to the other. I hope you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to the video if you haven't already, because I'll be doing a lot more comparisons on different kind of vehicles. Thank you so much, and see you soon.